Welcome to the 3D Ghost Universe, a place dedicated to 3D creation and 3D printing. In this video, I will share with you an overview of 3D Viewer by Microsoft. This software is free and integrated into Windows 10. If you don't find it on your computer, you just have to launch the Microsoft Store and you will be able to download it for free. At the very beginning, you will have a welcome screen explaining to you what is about 3D Viewer, but as you can imagine with a name as 3D Viewer, what is about the software is the fact that you can inspect and see 3D objects, 3D models. What is cool with 3D Viewer is that you can have a global visualization of all the 3D objects available that you will have on your computer, your own creation, or something that you download from a website. And also you have access to a 3D library completely free where you can find, for example, the bee and the animation with the bee. So it's a good way to start and to take a look at the 3D object at the beginner, but it's also a good way to watch your 3D object after creating it. By visualizing, I mean also have an influence on the 3D object with the right side of the software where you can change the theme and you can change the light rotation, for example, if you want to have an aspect more darker to your 3D object, for example. So it's a cool way to have an artificial light touching your 3D object. This section of the software is called Environment and Lighting, of course. You can change and go to Stats and Shading, and now you can watch the object, the mesh, the pure object without any texture, without any colors. And you will be able to see all the triangles, there is a count to the triangles, and the vertices. If you watch a previous video about what is a 3D object, in 3D Viewer you cannot have any information about the edges. It's only about triangles and vertices. And what is called a triangle in 3D Viewer is nearly the same thing as the face in Blender. If I launch the 3D library, I will be able to find my low poly cat that I used in the last video, the previous video about what is a 3D object. And this is exactly, even if this cat is not an animation, this is exactly the same. This is a mesh, and so you will find all the information about the mesh, and you will have the possibility to change the light on the texture in order to have a new way to see your 3D object. Right, you can change the orientation, you can change everything and have a global overview of the 3D object. And a cool possibility is that if you are okay with this, you can export this image into a PNG or a JPEG and you will be able to share it as you want. Maybe on your Twitter account if you're very proud of your creation. You can also take it, add a transparency mode in order to have only the 3D object, and then you will be able to use this image, for example, to do a ridiculous effect in a video like I'm doing it right now. The last valuable thing that you can do on 3D Viewer, I think, is the fact that you can export, save on your computer, an already done creation with animation. For example, this cat is here and present with, I think, 6 or 7 already done animation. So you have the mesh with the texture, you have the bones, and you have the animation already created. So you can save that, open it on another software like Blender, and then you can try to change the animation, you can try to change the object, you can try to change the texture of the object. You can create and try a lot of things. And if you want more information about it, I highly recommend you to go to the channel of Grand Habit Gabit Media, and you will have information about animating a character.